Hey, are you an entrepreneur that struggles with separating your personal from business expenses or your business from personal expenses? Long story short, you're a commingler of these funds, of this revenue, of these expenses. Well, I am here to tell you, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay, so this video is why an entrepreneur should stop or work towards stopping or get better with the way you are spending your money when it comes to your business and your personal. Okay, because I will tell you, me starting off as an entrepreneur years and years ago, truly my dental assistant business has been, this year it'll make 10 years, but even prior to that, I have been an entrepreneur. I've owned a clothesline, I designed clothes and accessories to Diddy Kitty back in 2017, 2018. And so I've been in this game for a minute. So as you could imagine, as we're practicing anything, we should get better, bigger, stronger, right? More knowledgeable in whatever it is. Business, sports, it doesn't matter. Playing cards, playing pool, whatever you do, please get better at it over time. That's what you should be doing, okay? But anyways, it's so hard being an entrepreneur, especially a new one, because a lot of times we're not in the space that we can get loans, right, to start our business. Like not even a $5,000 loan would have done amazing things to help all of us start a business. Imagine $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $50,000 to start our business. I mean, that is the leverage that is truly remarkable if you're able to go that route, okay? But a lot of us are not. A lot of us, like myself, we have to initially start off using our personal funds, our personal paycheck. We're already living paycheck to paycheck, right? So we're taking a chance on ourselves to kind of put some away. I know I have used, and I know tons of other entrepreneurs like myself, we've used our own credit cards, our personal credit lines, all so that we can risk it all on our business, right? So I get it. I get that it is not easy to separate, especially in the beginning. And in the beginning, honestly, I feel like we get a pass, okay? But I want to encourage you still to track your expenses. Track your expenses. And since we're talking about in the beginning, anytime you purchase something, if you are using your personal funds, you still want to track it. You want to write it down. It doesn't matter if it was $5, $7, $700. You want to, and initially you may be too small to get something like QuickBooks, some type of system software like that. You don't need it. You can use Excel sheet. You can use Google Sheets to create you a spreadsheet that says the date, maybe the account that you use, your personal account, the amount, and what it was for. Like something super simple. Because say, a few months later on that year, whatever, or even years to come, hopefully sooner than later, when your business starts to do extremely well, and which it will, and your business starts to accumulate its own revenue, guess what? That business owes the personal side, you, okay, a check. All of the things that you have personally spent and used towards operating your business, right? Running your business, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the years, whatever, that business owes you a check. Okay? And so it's literally called a loan, just like you would go and get a loan from any bank institution. When you get and start to accumulate the money, or whenever it's due, you got to pay it back. So you have to treat yourself the same exact way, okay? So I just want to encourage you to track your expenses. I know it's hard, I know it's annoying, I know it's tedious, but it is going to really create some clarity when it comes to you operating your business, okay? A lot of us, more than it's actually way more common than it should be, right? But basically, a lot of us don't even know what we're making. How much profit are you making? Are you even making a profit? Okay, like all of that is just a big old gray area if you are not properly tracking your expenses. Okay, because this is how it works, and I'll make a whole nother video about that. But this is how it works. The simple solution, okay, let me share. You have your income or revenue that's coming in. Okay, so let's keep it super simple. Let's say $100. Okay, that's your top line. Your top line, and I know you guys have heard it before, is the overall revenue that is incoming that you're making. So again, that's $100. The second line item is going to be expenses. Okay, expenses, again, I will make videos about all of those different things later, because expenses could be, there's different types of expenses. There's operational expenses. There is cost of goods expenses, things that was absolutely needed to provide the service that you provide. Like, there's so many different things. So right now, let's just keep it simple and just say expenses. Okay, so basically, expenses are bills that you need to pay, or things that you need to pay, or people sometimes that you need to pay to operate the business. Okay, and we're talking about let's just say a month. Okay, so we made $100 this month, and let's just say the expenses, you know, I don't know, I paid somebody $20. I had to pay an employee $20. I had to purchase the material, the raw material, for $10. Okay, let's keep it simple. So $30 was our expenses this month. Okay, so $100 came in, $30 was the expenses. The bottom line, the last line at the bottom, is going to be your profit. Okay, so that is what is left over. So in this case, in this calculation, we would have $70 left over, which means we made a $70 or 70% profit, which is amazing. Okay, that is super, super awesome. Okay, so that's an example of making a profit. Okay, another example, let's say the income is $100 again. Right, our income is $100, but this month since we made 70 last month, we're like, you know what, I should have paid him or her a little bit more than the $20, so let me give them $40. Okay, so this month you made $100. Your expenses, one part of your expenses was the $40 for the worker, and let's just say you went crazy with the materials and you spent $40 on materials. So that's already $80. Okay, and then let's just say you took a business lunch to learn more about whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, and you asked the person for the lunch, so you took care of the lunch. So another $40. So look, right there, you spent $120 on expenses. And how much did you bring in? $100. Okay, so $100 minus $120. Your last line item, your profit or loss, is negative 20. Okay, so you have no profit, you made no money. In fact, you lost money this month. Okay, and so a lot of people, because you are not tracking your expenses, you don't even realize that you are not making a profit. You're not making money. And yeah, let's not get it twisted. Starting a business, it does take time for you to get in the green, for you to start to make a profit, but you still have to see it. Okay, so I encourage you to track your expenses. If you guys want me to, I can go more and more in depth about the different line items like revenue, expenses, and profit. I plan to do all of those things, and I want to, and I'm not, a know-it-all. I'm absolutely not. I know a lot, but I don't know everything, okay? But the things that I do know, sorry, that lip gloss is annoying me. But the things that I do know, I am here to share. Because why am I so passionate is because I wish somebody would tell me. I wish somebody would have told me, I should say, and told me in a way like I could understand it. Because I've always been a student. Like, I'm always reading the books, I watch the shows and things like that. But I don't know if it's my culture, my background. Like, I'm an island girl. I was born and raised in Hawaii. And like a lot of those big words, I'm a smart girl, don't get it twisted, but you got to bring it down a little bit. Like, let's knock it down a few notches and break it down to me so that I can really receive it and it can really register in my mental. Okay, so that is what my channel, what the videos I'm going to put on my channel. Okay, so this video, let's recap. I encourage you to keep going. First of all, I'm letting you know that you can do it. It will be done, and it can be done correctly if you try, if you learn, and then apply. Okay, so again, track your expenses, whether it's coming from personal or business, especially in the beginning. But after your ball gets rolling and everything is a well-oiled machine, you have to just, without a doubt, keep your expenses separate. Because as you can see, the examples I just told you, you'll give yourself false readings. Like, you'll think you're making money when you're not. You think a lot. So if you're using business money for personal, it'll make it seem like you're not making money, and you'll be like in the dumps, feeling like, what am I doing wrong? Why I'm not making a profit? Well, it's because you swiping your business card for your personal expenses. Yeah, let's start there. And so a lot of times we create these like insecurities and negative thoughts and feelings for nothing. We really be making the bread, like we really be making the money, but because we are co-mingling, we can't see it. We can't even see the profit. Okay, and so it's best practice so that you can clearly see the numbers, okay, your business numbers. Because at the end of the day, the numbers is telling you a story. It's telling you a story. It's telling you a story. And if you aren't doing the right thing, you'll never hear the story. You'll never understand the story. Okay, so know your story. Track your expenses. Hold yourself accountable. Let's get to it. You can do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Have a wonderful day.